Good morning. Welcome to a new session of video class. In this video class, we will discuss about the motion of a spinning top, symmetrical spinning top. Symmetrical spinning top, very interesting body, very significant to a rigid body, whose motion is a beautiful motion, very significant motion. Its motion is known as precision. That's why it is known as the precisional motion of a spinning top. Precision motion of a spinning top. Spinning top is a rigid body, symmetrical rigid body. Just its name itself says that it is a spinning body. It means that it spins or it rotates about its own axis, that is passing through its center of mass or center of gravity. And again, its axis of rotation rotates about a vertical axis. It means that a spinning top possesses two types of rotations or two types of spins, simultaneously. One is its own self-rotation about its own axis passing through the center of gravity. The other one is the axis about which it spins also rotates about a vertical axis, passing through the fixed point or the passing through the point about which it spins. These two motions are simultaneous motions. That's why this is a very significant body and its motion is very important as far as the dynamics of the rigid bodies is concerned. Right. Slow rotation of spinning object. Slow rotation of spinning object about another axis due to torque is known as the precision motion of the spinning top. What is the thing here? The slow rotation of spinning object about another axis. It means that a spinning object also rotates about another axis due to a torque acted because of its gravity or the gravity. A rapidly spinning top will precesses. Precesses means this motion is known as the precisional motion, and a rapidly spinning top precesses in a direction determined by the torque exerted by its weight. What it means? A rapidly spinning top precesses. Precesses means it also rotates about an axis. And the direction of rotation, it means that the angle of precision will be determined by the torque exerted by its weight. Very interesting. Each and every point is very interesting. The precision angular velocity or the precisional angular velocity is inversely proportional to the spin angular velocity. What it means? If the body spins rapidly, then the body rotates slowly. If the body spins so slowly, then it precesses fastly. Suppose if you observe the spinning top, in the beginning of the spinning top, when the spinning top is allowed to spin, in the beginning the spinning top spins rapidly, then its axis or then the entire top rotates very slowly about a vertical axis. When time passes on, the spinning velocity of the top gradually decreases and once it is gradually decreases, spin velocity gradually decreases. Now the spinning top rotates rapidly about a vertical axis. It means that the precessional angular velocity is inversely proportional to the spin angular velocity. Okay, of course, the direction of precession torque can be visualized or can be estimated with the help of the right hand rule. Right? An important example is steady change of orientation of the axis of the rotation of the earth, known as the precession of equinaxis. The very common example of the precession of precessional motion is the rotation of the axis of the earth. The rotation of the axis of the earth. Earth, we know it is a rigid body. It spins around its own axis. Then its axis also rotates. Its axis also precesses, rotates. That motion is known as the precession of the earth. And the precession of the earth produces equinaxis. We will discuss this one. Right. Therefore, now the precession is change in orientation of rotational axis of the rotating body. What is precession? Okay, there are so many very interesting information or definitions for the precession. Precession is change in the orientation. What is precession? Precession is the change in orientation of rotational axis of a rotating body. Rotational axis of a rotating body. Okay. In an appropriate reference frame, it can be defined as change in the first Euler's angle, whereas the third Euler's angle defines the rotation itself. It means that the third Euler's angle defines the rotation, self-rotation, and the first Euler's angle decides the the precession of the body. Okay. In the other words, so if the axis of rotation of the body itself rotates about the second axis, then the body is said to be precessing about the second axis. Okay. Right. The motion in which the second Euler's angle changes is known as nutation. There is another kind of motion, that is what is known as the nutation. Right. Anyhow, you can able to see the precession of a spinning top. This is a spinning top. It is a rigid body. This is the axis of the spin. The body, the top spins about its axis. This axis passes through this fixed point, and of course it is also passing through its center of gravity. Okay, right. Now this is spinning body. Okay, spinning top. The axis of the spinning top also rotates about a vertical axis slowly. It also rotates about a vertical axis slowly. Or the spinning top rotates about a vertical axis. Spinning top itself rotates about a vertical axis. Okay, forming a conical shape of rotation. A conical shape of rotation because the axis, self-axis is fixed at this point, and the axis about which it rotates is also fixed at this point. Okay, self-rotation is what is known as the spin, and the axis of the rotation of the entire body about the vertical axis, or the rotation of its axis about the vertical axis is known as the precession. It is what is known as the precession, and this precession is due to the torque, due to its gravity. What is gravity? mg. Where it is acting? At its center of gravity. Okay, it is acting vertically downwards. Okay, at a distance r from this fixed point. This gravity or this torque can enables the spinning top, or the axis of the spinning top to rotate about a vertical axis. Okay, that is what is known as the precession. That is what is known as the precession. You are having so many such examples also. Here this is a base. Okay, this is a flywheel. It is its own axis. The flywheel spins about this one. It is pivoted at this point. When the flywheel rotates or spins about its own axis, okay, then its axis rotates. Its axis rotates or the flywheel rotates. Flywheel spins and also it rotates, okay, as shown here, okay, by the cursor, okay, it also rotates in this way, in this horizontal plane, This is one of the such example, right? Here, this is the, of course, various things relating to what is one, the now, okay, precessional motion of the spinning top. We will discuss in detail the dynamics of the precessional motion of the spinning top with our student material, right? Here the thing is, okay, what is our aim or the target? What is the precision of the symmetric top? Derive the precessional velocity of the spinning top, okay, right? A symmetrical body spins about its own axis fixed at a point is called, okay, symmetrical top. This is a symmetrical body spins about its own axis fixed at this point. Where is that point? This is that point. Okay. The axis of the spinning top moves around a vertical axis. Now, this is the axis of the spinning top. The axis of the spinning top moves around a vertical axis. Okay. This motion gives conical shape of rotation. This motion gives the conical shape of rotation because, okay, at this fixed point, the axis about this fixed point, the axis will rotate. Therefore, you will get a conical shape. Okay. Therefore, the axis of the spinning top itself rotates about a fixed point. The rotation of the axis of the rotation of the spinning top is called the precession or precessional motion. The axis about which the body precesses is called the axis of precession. Therefore, this is the axis of precession. This is the axis of the spin of the body. This is the axis of precession of the body. Okay, which rotates about this axis. The entire spinning body or the axis of the spinning body precesses about this vertical axis, Right. Now the thing is, here the spinning top possesses two motions. One is its own self-rotation, spinning. Okay. The other one is its rotation about a vertical axis. Its rotation about a vertical axis is known as precession. Therefore, it has two motions, spin motion and precessional motion. Both spin motion and precessional motion are fixed at this point or about this point. Okay, this point is the fixed point about which the body spins, the top spins and the top also precesses. This is very important point. And one more thing, spinning top possesses two types of angular velocities or the angular velocity. One is spinning angular velocity, the other one is precessional angular velocity. One is the spinning angular velocity omega, the other one is the precessional angular velocity omega p. Right. Now we want to determine the precessional angular velocity. Right. OZ is the axis of precession. Okay, OZ is the axis of precession. Omega is the angular velocity of the spin rotation of the top. Omega is the angular velocity of the spin motion. Right. Torque exerted by the gravitational force. Right. This is the point of gravity or the center of gravity. About this center of gravity, a gravitational force mg is acting vertically downwards. It is at a distance r bar from the fixed point. Therefore, the torque due to gravity tau is equal to r bar cross f bar, that is equal to r bar cross mg, that is equal to r mg sin theta is the magnitude of the gravitational torque. Right. What is our main aim? Our main aim is to determine the precessional angular speed or angular velocity. Okay. Let omega p is the angular speed of the precession. Okay. This angular speed of the precession omega p is about the vertical axis, about this vertical axis z. Right. To determine it, let delta phi be the angle turned by angular vector L bar in time delta t. This is the angular vector L bar. This is L bar. This is L bar. This is also L bar. Therefore, let what this one? B is the initial position of the angular vector L. initial position of the angular vector L. Okay. After time delta t, after a small time delta t, the angular vector delta L rotates an angle delta phi and reaches the point C. Right? Now let B, what is the angular velocity? L. Let C, what is the angular velocity? L plus delta L. So then what is the difference between BC? What is this arc length? Delta L. This is the change of angular velocity. Delta L is the change of angular velocity. Therefore, in time delta t, what is the angular velocity through which it rotates? Delta phi. What is the change of angular momentum? Delta L. From which point? From B to C. Okay. And forming this triangle. What is the triangle? BCA. Okay. A is the point on the x of on the vertical axis of the rotation. Right. Rate of precession. Rate of precession means the angular velocity of the precession is equal to angular displacement by time. Okay. Delta phi by delta t. Right. From the diagram, delta phi, this angle is equal to, okay, opposite side by adjacent side, that is tan phi, because delta phi is very small. Tan phi is considered as the delta phi. Therefore, tan phi means tan phi is nothing but delta phi, and tan phi is equal to opposite side by adjacent side, that is equal to BC by AC. Okay, BC by AC. BC is equal to delta L, and AC, this one, okay, AC is equal to, in this triangle, in triangle OCA, okay, AC is equal to OC sin theta. AC, opposite side by hypotenuse, is equal to sin theta. That is, therefore, AC is equal to OC sin theta. What is theta? Rotational angle of the precession. That is equal to OC sin theta. What is OC? OC is nothing but L. Actually, this is OC is L plus delta L. But L plus delta L is very small. Therefore, it is taken as L. Therefore, okay, delta phi is equal to delta L by, okay, L by sin theta. Now the rate of precession, that is nothing but the angular velocity of the precession omega p is equal to delta L by L sin theta delta t, L sin theta delta t, because okay, omega p is equal to delta phi by delta t. Right, 1 by L sin theta into delta L by delta t. But delta L by delta t, rate of change of angular momentum is torque. Therefore, omega p is equal to tau by L sin theta. But tau is equal to mgr sin theta. What is tau value? What is the torque acting? Mgr sin theta. Therefore, mgr sin theta by L sin theta. Now, sin theta will cancel. Omega p is equal to mgr by L. Right? Now, the thing is, precessional angular velocity or the rate of precession of a spinning top, okay, is omega p is equal to mgr by L or mgr by I omega, where m is the mass of the spinning top, okay, r is the magnitude of the what is this one? Magnitude of the radius vector of the spinning top, I is the moment of inertia of the spinning top, omega is the angular velocity of the spinning angular velocity, This is spin angular velocity. This is precessional angular velocity. Therefore, precessional angular velocity omega p is equal to mgr by I omega. Okay. Just by observing this one, precessional angular velocity is inversely proportional to the angular velocity. Omega p is inversely proportional to the angular velocity. Precessional angular velocity is independent of theta. Very important. Precessional angular velocity is independent of theta. Independent of theta means precessional angular velocity is a constant, and it doesn't depend upon the angle of precession. Okay, whether it is more angle or less angle, the angular velocity remains constant. Similarly, the precessional angular velocity is independent of the mass. Okay, independent of the mass. Why independent of the mass? There is mass in the moment of inertia. Thus, that mass and this mass will cancel. But it depends upon the distribution of the mass. Distribution of the mass means moment of inertia. Okay, here you will observe mass here, but this mass will cancel. Okay, well, once if you expand what this one, moment of inertia. Moment of inertia is equal to mk square. That m and this m will cancel. Therefore, you will get only k. K means radius of gyration. That is what is known as the distribution of the mass. Therefore, okay, rotational angular velocity is independent of the mass, but it depends upon the distribution of the mass. That is the radius of gyration, which is involved in the moment of inertia, capital I. Therefore, in case of spinning top or a spinning top, while it spins around its own axis, okay, the top also rotates about a vertical axis. The top itself rotates about a vertical axis. That the motion is known as the precession. That motion is known as the precession. And its precessional angular velocity omega p is equal to, okay, mgr by L or mgr by I omega, right? And omega p is inversely proportional to omega. That is very, very important. Omega p is inversely proportional to omega. What is omega? Spinning angular velocity. What is omega p? Precessional angular velocity. Precessional angular velocity is inversely proportional to spinning angular velocity. What it means? If a top spins rapidly, it slowly rotates about the vertical axis. Okay, it slowly rotates about the vertical axis. If the top spins slowly at its course of end, the top spins slowly. Okay, when the top spins slowly, now its precessional velocity, it means that it precesses rapidly. It rapidly moves round in a vertical plane and ultimately it will fall down. Okay, this is a very interesting thing that we will generally observe in our daily life when a spinning top is rotating. Okay, and the motion of spinning top is very significant, very interesting, and of course okay, very important to analyze so many complicated motions as far as the rigid body dynamics is concerned. That's why this is a special body. This is a very interesting body of our consideration of our study. Right? See you in the next class.